Okay, Jim. So I'm back. I had to dive back in. We're just gonna dive back into the energy because there was a lot going on. But I feel like I didn't really hit the nail, put the, whatever the fuck the saying is. I didn't hit the point that I was trying to hit within this whole reading, at least not how I wanted to, that I felt satisfied with. So I had to do this part two. So I can definitely see that there is somebody that you're connected with, or you have some type of soul contract with, but for whatever, a soulmate, because soulmate did come out. So you have a soulmate here. However, for whatever reason, you two are not dealing with each other. And I wasn't 100% sure why, especially because it's like, I'm depressed. It says, I'm depressed without you. I'm not as happy as I make it seem. It says, I'm going to reach out soon. I'm disappointed with my actions. Not as happy as they appear, mentally unstable. It's just a lot. It seems like there's a lot going on. And then it also says major spiritual protection. So something makes me feel like this, whoever it is who your soulmate is, there is some level of like a delay between the two of you, because there's something that they're going on that your gods and your guardian angels are trying to protect you from. Like, I don't know what they got going on, but for you, you have great news coming in. You have unexpected wealth coming in. You're prioritizing your self-care. Like, you get what I'm saying? It's like your energies are not in alignment. Like, you're on two different timelines right now. Like, you could have met a person where it was like right person, wrong time. Like, to me, it gives me the energy that this person is still tied to something or somebody. Yeah, communication coming soon. It also says rising to the occasion and reconciliation. Oh, yep. Rising to the occasion and reconciliation, right? These are here, but not until this person learns a karmic lesson. This is not going to come together until divine timing. The cards are literally just lined up. It's like lined up one after the next. Then the next card is 2 months. So the reconciliation can be happening between the two of you maybe within the next 2 months. But yet and still, like, that is just a guesstimate of when it could actually be, because quite frankly, until this person learns some type of karmic lesson within whatever situation they're in, you two are not going to be able to come in. Divine timing is still at play in this situation right now. Okay? Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Okay. Tell me more, Spirit. Is there anything else you want my Geminis to know? And it's flipped over. Oh, yes. Okay, so I got 3 cards. One flipped over. Ooh. It says blocked throat chakra. Ain't that crazy? Because it's been all these cards where it's like, I'm going to reach out soon. It says, I'm going to reach out soon. Then it says communication coming soon. Not expressing true feelings. I feel like whoever this person is that you're disconnected from, they're not expressing to you how unhappy they are without you. So they have some type of block. They have some type of blocked throat chakra. It also says death and rebirth. This person, the person that you're disconnected from, could be absolutely going through some level of a spiritual awakening. They're putting death to certain things, closing out certain cycles or chapters. And it seems like that's the only way that you two are actually going to be able to reconcile. So I actually have a different perspective of new love. I don't think new love is necessarily a new person, as it may be a current person or an old person coming back in new energy, or it could be a situation where it's a love from a past life that you're actually experiencing some type of new love with in this particular lifetime. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Then I say they would have to close out a cycle. It says cycle closed. Yep, cycle closed. Then it also says detached from outcome and timeline. Some of you are like really antsy, like, okay, well, when is this going to happen? When are they going to close out their cycle? When are they going to do the work that they need to do so we can come together? And Spirit is telling you that you need to detach from outcome and timeline. In the meantime, in between time, focus on self, Gemini. Focus on your self-care. You got great news coming in. You got unexpected wealth coming in. Make sure you're prioritizing your goals. Oh my gosh, 444 in the timer I just caught when I looked up. So whatever it is that you're doing, whatever it is that's happening right now that is causing some level of delay or like a roadblock between you and this person, it is very much so for your spiritual protection. That's what fours represent. It's protection. Okay? So whatever is happening is for your highest good and for your protection. So trust that, okay? Trust that, Gemini. I knew I just needed a little bit more time. It's so crazy because I do like this deck, but this is not a deck that I would typically use on TikTok. This is a deck that I would use very much so religiously on my YouTube channel. But that's because YouTube, I can use just as much time as I want to, where TikTok, I'm only working with 10 minutes. And more times than not, when I pull these cards, I really do have to dive deep into them. I need time to really get the messages and the downloads that I need. So, hence, this is why we're on a part 2, because, baby, you never know which direction these cards is going to go, because I made them. And I'm a Gemini, so I'm all over the place, okay? Tell me more, Spirit, from my Gems. Oh. What's that say, y'all? Learning from karmic lesson. Oh, and then nobody said that I can write neat. Nobody said that. So if y'all can make out what I'm saying, what it says, then great. And if you can't, then I can read though. Learning from karmic lesson. Okay. So this is a good sign. Okay. This is a good sign. This person is learning. And quite frankly, y'all, sometimes this is what these spaces are needed. This is what these space or this no communication at times are needed from. Sometimes you need to, I'm a firm believer where there's sometimes that I can get distracted with romance and things of that nature. Like sometimes it can take me off course or certain lessons. So sometimes you got to get away from the energy to learn the lessons that you need to learn. Okay. Sometimes we're meant to come into somebody's life to awaken the energy within them and then remove ourselves and allow them to learn those lessons. It's not meant for us to just be right by somebody's side and walking them through it. Oh, what you're experiencing is this. And what you need to do is that. No. Sometimes you're supposed to come in and just to trigger something in somebody and get the hell out the way and let the universe do the rest. Let their spirit guides and their guardian angels and their ascendant masters do their job for them. Okay? Yeah. Illusions and confusion. Yeah. This person has illusions and different things that they have to work through. Maybe you do too, you do too, Gemini. Has certain things that you just need to work through. Yeah. Yup. It's so crazy. It says illusions and confusion. And then the next card in the deck is relationship has served its purpose. Whoever your soulmate is, Gem, they're still tied to somebody else. And they don't realize they have to wake up to the fact that whatever connection that they're in or whatever cycle that they have enclosed out with another person, that it has already served its purpose. So for you, Jim, you probably know this. You probably know this very well. Like everything that's coming out, you probably know this. Like this person is in a situation where they're in a connection or they're in some type of cycle that has already served its purpose. It's already past its expiration date, but you understand that this person has to realize that on their own. You cannot force that for them. You can try to preach it all you want. That person, whoever your person is, they have to come to that realization on their own. Okay? Let them work through their own illusions and confusion. Oh my gosh. Yo, illusion and confusion. Relationship has served its purpose. And then it says waking up, seeing through illusions. This person doesn't need you to push anything. They're gonna come to the realization and that's why divine timing is here. That's why divine timing came out in the last reading. This person is gonna wake up on their own in divine timing. It's not supposed to be rushed. But in the meantime, in between time, Jim, you got some money to make. You got some loving on yourself to do. Okay? Let this person figure out what they need to figure out. Okay? So I hope that this resonated and I hope this was able to help somebody. Until next time. I love y'all so much. Peace out.